All right, Yuuki fam, welcome to the very early 2025 preview for you guys. This is quarter four of 2024. Therefore, it is time to get you guys ready for 2025. Usually, I would do these before the end of the year. So, this is just a draft for this one. In December, we're going to actually have a real preview of 2025, talk about the content, the streams, and all that. But for today, we're just going to take a very brief look at what to look forward to next year, since it's quarter four 2024. So keep in mind what you're about to see may change because there are some new things I want to try in 2025. So we take what you see with a grain of salt, as they say with rumors. Okay, so here's some dates to note between now and October 24th. We're going to have some possible looks of what you're going to look forward to 2025. Keep in mind, this is still the draft period, so anything can change. And some content may be removed for 2025. December 23 to the 30th of December 2024, you're going to get 2 weeks of previews. Now, you're not going to get a preview every day. You're going to get some type of preview for 2025. Okay. Then on December 26th, we're going to have a special VR chat after Christmas special. I believe Christmas this year is on Thursday. Let me just confirm that. And that is correct. No, that is incorrect. No, Thursday is going to be a VR chat day because that is a Thursday, 26th. So after Christmas will be the 25th, which will be on a Wednesday. So no stream officially on this time on Wednesday, but we'll see. I might do something special for you guys on Christmas. But um considering the schedule, we'll see. The 26th, we're back for a little bit until we take a break for the new year. So December 31st, we have the last day of 2024. Obviously, content may be uploaded. There will not be a stream. Now, back in 2020, we did have a stream because of what happened in 2020. But no, there will be no stream this time. At least for the moment. We'll see what happens. But most likely, no. January 1st, 2025. Welcome to 2025, but there is no stream because usually I go to my aunt's house because it's my uncle's birthday, so no stream on that day. But from January 2nd to 2025 to January 4th, 2025, we're going to have the preseason streams and previews. Now, keep in mind, preseason, anything can happen, anything goes. It's like testing again to get ready for the first stream of 2025. On January 5th, 2025, that's the last day of preseason before the 2025 streaming year begins. The 2025 streaming year will begin January 6th, 2025 until December 2020, December 30th, 2025. That will be the streaming year. Okay? So there is that. Next, it's time to reveal the theme of 2025. But keep in mind, this is still working in progress. It's called Nostalgic Diversification. That is the theme we are working with for the moment. We'll see if I'm going to change the name of 2025. Nostalgic Diversification. Basically, nostalgia, diversify. The, the diversify the nostalgia. Our theme for 2025 is nostalgic diversification. The goal of 2025 is to continue the exploration of nostalgia in the form of Mario, Pokemon, and Sonic, obviously, with our Sonic character Francis the Hedgehog, our Pokemon character Francis the Riolu, and our Mario stuff that we have been doing for the last few weeks. and others as the channels continue to grow. We will also be diversifying the content by adding challenges and other stuff to make the games more interesting to play rather than just the norm. So, what do I mean by challenges? So, I was inspired by a few streamers who do certain challenges in games. Now, keep in mind, if you have seen a little bit of this in Call of Duty, but keep in mind that was Call of Duty, and nobody watches me play COD. But basically, pistol only, no loadout, um, pick up ground loot only. So I can only use weapons found on the floor, if you will. In the form of a Mario game, it could be something like no damage run. Something fun for the community. Now, am I going to be using third party tools, for example, crowd control, to be part of our stream? Maybe yes and maybe no. The one challenge I will not play with, however, I'm going to warn you now, is the Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke take a while to play with, and if you know the rules of Nuzlocke, it's frustrating. I already seen some Nuzlocke. I'm not going to go to that territory. Okay? We're not going there. No way. We're also not going to Kaizo territory at this time. Because you know me, not for Kaizo. For those of you who are not aware, Kaizo in Mario is where the Mario game is hard mode, but it's on purpose. So if you never seen a Kaizo before, um, make sure make sure you check out Kaizo Mario 64. Trust me, we are not doing that type of stuff because it is way too difficult and it's on purpose. Okay, here is the content forecast tables. I want you to note that right now I have not changed it at this time. Um, on the left is going to be the current content in 2024. On the right will be the projected content in 2025. I have not officially changed it yet because I just put up these tables. By the way, I coded the tables. So here is what we have on different channels that you have seen within this year in 2024. The only one that was added because we just started is the Pokemon VR chat roleplay. That was just started last week. And episode 2 of our Mystery Dungeon Protectors of Kindness series will be tomorrow. Will be coming out mañana. Mañana, my amigos. So, and it just so happens I have no swimming and no church volunteering tomorrow, which makes this a huge, major advantage for our channel this week. Oh, and next week too. Aha. Anyway, so here's what we have on the channel currently. VR chat role plays. This could be Sonic, Mario, whatever. Pokemon, whatever. Pokemon VR chat role play. We have Mario and Pokemon games. We have Francis the Hedgehog and Riolu. Francis the Riolu, Francis the Hedgehog react. We have gaming news, VR chat news, tutorials, and VR chat world tours. That's all on the main channel. I have not officially started Yuki's video zone. So if you are not aware, in recent days, I made a poll yesterday about what type of channel you want me to attempt to for 2025. And you have all somehow selected video editing tutorials. And here's why I think you guys said that. I'm going to play assumptions here. The reason being is because when I first started this channel, I was doing tutorials for Mude. And you guys enjoyed those tutorials, so I'm going to double down. In this case, we're going to be doing video editing. I'm going to show you, hey, This is how you do video editing in Movavi. Or if you want to learn DaVinci, I can teach a little bit of DaVinci. I will tell you now, I'm going to be telling this in the form of a beginner. Like, I'm going to make this series into those who want to learn how to be a video editor in the beginner level. I will not teach too many advanced stuff because that's not my forte. Okay, so keep that in mind when we start this series in 2025 or late this month or late next month when I start doing it. Okay, the other choices were a overall tutorial channel, a game review channel for normal games like Resident Evil, or an indie game review channel, and nobody voted for those. And just to let you guys know on how video editors are, you guys voted on that Movavi video editor is what you guys use for most of the time. Okay, keep in mind that we are also doing tutorials for CapCut and other video editors for you guys to enjoy. Yes, just keep in mind that anything on a Macintosh will not count because I don't have one to do a tutorial on for you. Keep in mind that these are products as well, so we're going to do review as well. Next thing, let me refresh this because that's the page there. On the so that's the Yuki's video zone. Right now it's in the planning stages, so we'll see. Yuki Mario World is going to stay the same most likely. You have the Mario fan games. This is not append yet. This has not happened yet. You have the Mario game mods or ROM hacks, like Shotgun Mario 64. That is a ROM hack. We have one with Rainbow Stars. That is a fan game. Mario mods. If for some reason a game away from Mario has a mod where you can put Mario, I will count that. However, the one exception is Grand Theft Auto. There is actually a roleplay server where you can play as Mario, like in Grand Theft Auto, with a weapon, with a shotgun. Legit. I will not play those, however, because the goal of Yuki Mario World is to spread the nostalgia of Mario, not Mario with a shotgun, except for Shotgun Mario 64, because it just so happens to be a mod of Super Mario 64, which is an original game. So in that case, that's fine. But if we're going to mod Grand Theft Auto to where Mario is holding a shotgun, no, that will not be played on our channel. Thank you much. Okay, now we have Francis the Riolu and Francis the Hedgehog, which I'll explain double together because they have the exact same content with the exact same concept except for a different character. So, Francis and Riolu will be playing Pokemon games indefinitely. I mean, in Pokemon games, especially tomorrow, we're going to be introducing Pokemon Unbreakable Ties, which is a fan game that is still in development, by the way. We'll also be playing ROM hacks and fan games and the regular Pokemon games like Pokemon Black, Pokemon Diamond, etc. I'm also going to consider interactable. I am considering interactable, meaning, for example, you can put in like Yuki coin, which is what we call our currency in streaming. You can do that. You play sound effects. You can make me do something, whatever. Have some fun with that. Sabotage me all you want. This is the goal of that is to make it fun, make it exciting. Now, I will tell you that we do have VR chat RP and live streams with Francis Riolu and Francis the Hedgehog. However, with live streams, the only time I will do that is if Francis Riolu or Francis the Hedgehog is the character for that Thursday. It just so happens that next Thursday and Friday we'll be doing Francis Riolu. So you're gonna expect two streams on two different channels. And it just so happens that next Friday is my birthday, so we're gonna do Francis Riolu birthday stream. So that will be next Friday, 9:30. Keep that in mind. Special time. Francis the Hedgehog. Okay, same thing as Francis the Riolu. This time it's gonna be Sonic version. So where Francis the Riolu talks about DeviantArt Pokemon reactions, Francis the Hedgehog is gonna be Sonic reactions. The only difference with the two is Francis the Hedgehog has an advantage with the video reactions, like Beard Meets Food, Sailor Peace, or anything else. Now, what about the planned content? Planned content includes the following: Indie Yuki game reviews. We'll see if I'm gonna get to that. Video editing channel. I already talked about it. It's gonna become Yuki Video Zone or some type of video editing material in that name. Like for example, in video editing, you always hear the term like split or cut or something like merge or color correction or fusion tab because some of these are from the actual softwares. So I'm gonna try to make up a name with the terms of video editing in mind with the name Yuki because of our community, the Yuki fam. So that's what's gonna happen there. The other plan is a website from scratch. I'm gonna tell you now that one is only if you guys want it. And I say you guys because we already have a website. It's Weebly. The only difference is that this is made from building blocks. A website from scratch is literally me coding the website. Now, what's the difference? Website from scratch or coding from scratch. Literal make website from code. With Weebly, you are using a website from building blocks. As you can see on the left side, these are building blocks for a website. Now, it's not wrong to make a website from Weebly. Everybody does it all the time. But why am I making a website from scratch? First of all, it's programming practice. Second of all, you can use it as a skill for your future job. And third, you get to learn more as you code more. So that's why website from scratch is an option. Now, here's the big one that I want to talk about as well: vertical content and vertical streams. Now, you have seen me do shorts before. This is not new in terms of content on the main channel. However, this is a very big however. I want you to remember that we do not prioritize shorts on this channel. Why am I saying that? Because most of our content is what we call the horizontal long form content. The one like the live streams, like the Mario 64. Those are horizontal content. This shorts are vertical content because it's vertical. Now that does not mean I'm not going to say, hey, vertical streams don't work. I'm here to say we're going to try it. And the reason why we're going to try it is because of the brand new YouTube update that we talked about a few months ago, a few weeks ago, where they're going to have an advantage when it comes to the 3 minute shorts, which just were added. So we're going to try some vertical content in 2025. Actually, that could start as early as this month. But what type of content we're going to be doing, we have to see where we go from it. Because I'm thinking of an idea where you guys get um two things, two ideas I have. You have a quiz. I can give you vertical quiz where you answer question based on the question of our channel, or here's where I can really experiment with something. Remember, we have our VR Chat World Tour series. We have our World Tour series for VR Chat. Okay? Now, up until the recent one, our world tours have been over 5 minutes. Okay? Now, that's not saying it's a bad idea, but keep in mind some worlds are short, some worlds are small, some worlds are big, and some worlds are special. Why am I saying this in vertical form? Because nowadays you're going to see like vertical tour. You're gonna see like, hey, this is like a quote unquote advertisement. Hey, come over to Sunset Oasis. You're going to be treated to a beach like world where you can hang out with your friends in the on the beach. Or for example, Sunset Retreat. You can explore the sunset while going to a quote unquote retreat with a seaside house. And if you watch Shadow the Hedgehog channel, you know this world well. And actually that's true. So something vertically. And a lot of businesses would actually use vertical format to lure in customers like in the in the in the housing in the housing industry, industrial, any type of business actually uses vertical format. And if you guys remember TikTok, yes, TikTok and Instagram uses vertical form. So we may take advantage of that. Now keep in mind that 3 minutes is only on YouTube. Okay? I believe it's 30 minutes on TikTok under certain conditions. The next thing we're going to talk about is the streams. YouTube's new announcement allows us to stream on YouTube with the vertical format, and we're going to be doing gift. So if you want to ever like to support the channel using what they call jewels, you can. So if you ever stream on Twitch, there's something called bits, and bits allow you to support the streamer, but also you can do the whole sound effects, emojis thing. You can do that on YouTube with the jewels on the vertical format. But I'm not going to be talking about it too much yet until we get another update on it because this is a brand new feature that is rolling out. So we have to see where that particular feature goes. Now, let's go on to the final segment for the moment. And because I'm going to include new rules and stuff, but I do not have the rules yet. One of the rules is we stop at 6:30 because of Critical Role. But other than that, we have some new rules to play with, which I'll show you when the page is updated. But here is the streaming forecast table of 2025. Now, keep in mind, I want to remind you that these can change until December 2024. So there are four channels in particular that we will go live on in 2025. Some of them we have not gone live on for a while. The first one is obviously the main channel, Yuuki Productions. We have our Mario days on Mario on Wednesday and Mario Monday and Wednesdays. We have the ROM hack showcase on Mondays or Mario Builder, and then on Wednesday we're gonna be playing a classic Mario game like Super Mario RPG. But we're talking about the original, not the remake. On Thursdays we have our normal VR chat live stuff. On Fridays with Francis the Riolu, we're gonna have Pokemon Night, a Pokemon game where I play as my character Francis the Riolu. On Saturday there is a stream on Saturdays, but that's on Facebook only. No YouTube on Saturdays. Now, if there is a makeup to happen, that will be on Sunday. For example, if I miss Monday, then I'll do it on Sunday night. That is the rule. Same thing with Yuuki Mario World. But this time, we are actually going live on that channel too. So originally, my plan was just to make that for content. But I have streamed that in the past. So we're going to be back on that channel live on Mondays and Wednesdays and Sundays and Saturdays. Excuse me, on Sundays if there is going to be a makeup stream. Francis the Riolu and Francis the Hedgehog have no streams on Mondays to Wednesdays. But Thursdays is only if and only if one of the characters is going to be presented on a Thursday. So, like for example, next week, Francis the Riolu will be featured on Thursday, October 24th. Okay, so in that case, there is a stream on Francis the Riolu channel. But Francis the Hedgehog is not featured next Thursday, so he gets no stream on Francis the Hedgehog channel. Okay, on Fridays normally there will be a Pokemon night, but keep in mind that next Friday we're going to do a special because it's my birthday for VR chat. So in that particular case, our Pokemon night is going to be a VR chat stream to celebrate my birthday. But other than that, we're just going to do our normal Pokemon game. Okay? So no matter what, Francis Riolu is live on a Friday. It's Thursday that is only if he is featured. Now you might be wondering, when is Francis the Hedgehog actually going to stream? When am I going to stream as Francis the Hedgehog? Based on what I have seen from my artist, the model is supposed to be coming quote unquote next week or in 2 weeks. So within the next 2 weeks, maybe. I've been said the same thing and it hasn't happened. Okay, so we'll see what about that. Now, whatever happened to the anime night experiment? Okay, that's still in testing phase. I don't want to just put it in there just because I'm thinking about it in the form of a schedule. Okay, I don't want to put too much on the plate. Okay, remember this can still change in until December. So we'll have to see what I'm going to be doing for that. And remember, there are specials to be involved in. Those specials, like the birthday stream next Friday, is not accounted for under the normal circumstances of the regular stream forecast. And remember, cancellations because of weather can still happen. It is the winter after all, starting soon. Remember what they say in Game of Thrones: winter is coming, and it is coming. Okay? So when it comes to like content and stuff, look at this page for more details, and I'm going to continue to update this throughout the week and next week because I'm going to have new rules. We're going to have games to play on certain channels and all that. Now keep in mind everything can still change and other stuff can still happen. So and remember, we're always going to be doing challenges except for no Nuzlocke and no Kaizo. Um, that is just too hard, and I am not here to be frustrated. I am here to have fun with you guys. So no Kaizo, no Nuzlocke. If you know what I'm referring to in terms of the wording. Okay, so that is what we have for you so far. I will tell you for sure, 2025 is going to be a massive year. That's all I'm going to say. I can't comment too much yet because I want to make sure we have the basics um point straightened out, like the rules, the schedule, the content. Okay, so keep that in mind, and we might have some other ideas I have in the pipeline. So don't Don't sleep on it because you never know what's going to happen when I update this again in a few days. Okay, so that is, and then obviously website update too. Um, I am going to have I'm going to change some of the pages around so that it's easier for you guys to navigate the site. For example, um, we have the world tours. The world tours page is here. I haven't updated this page for a little bit because there's a new one that I just dropped. So that is season 2 now. I'm gonna drop some more. Okay, so that is okay. All right. So that is it for the preview of 2025. This is an early preview of 2025. Keep in mind that things can change at any time. To make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button, because you never know what's gonna happen. And there's gonna be video tomorrow as well. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys at 5:30 for VR chat with Francis the Wolf, and at the same time, NLCS Game 4. Enjoy, and if you are a Dodger fan or a Mets fan, cheer for your team, but cheer responsibly, please. Thank you. Enjoy.